Hello and welcome to this new video. I'm gonna have a couple of videos coming out in the next few hours because I was a bit late and now it's like an hour left until the first game starts, and I just want to release all of these before that. Either way, this is my pick'ems. But yeah, so if you're watching this video, I most likely have like another one or two videos out already. Um, so if you want to watch those as well, you can. Either way, let's get into my pick'ems for this year's champions. This is gonna be so much fun. Obviously, we're doing the group stage now, and then later we're gonna do playoffs. So let's start with Group Alpha. Where I'm gonna start by picking Paper, and these are the two games that are today. I'm gonna start by picking Paper X beating Sheilai, and then I'm gonna pick Sentinels beats Giants. Um, you're gonna see that I'm gonna be a bit controversial, but overall, this is what I'm gonna say for now. I'm also gonna do this, but I think this overall, like just this in itself, I think is pretty uncontroversial. This is where it becomes. I think Giants are gonna beat Sheilai, and then I think they're gonna beat Sentinels as well. Now this is kind of crazy, but I just like this Giants team, and I think if they get a win, they might be able to snatch a close win versus Sun, like because Sun can sometimes fumble a bit. And I'm just gonna say that this happens. This would be fucking hella fun. But yes, I'm doing this. Going not much analytical stuff behind it, more than I think that Sentinels sometimes can crumble a bit under pressure, and I have been doing that for this year. And I think this Giants team might just come into champs with no pressure, because obviously that's kind of what they did in the EMEA as well. They just came in with no pressure and ended up finishing second that way. Now I don't think they're gonna finish second at champs, but I think they're gonna finish and qualify out of their group. We'll see. I might be hella wrong, but that's what I'm gonna say. Now, Bilibili MIBR. I'm gonna say Bilibili here, as you're gonna see in one of the other videos I make. MIBR, in my opinion, just plainly looking at the teams, I think is most likely gonna be the worst team that comes to this event. And now one team. Now this game is interesting. RRQ Fnatic. I just honestly think people are underestimating Fnatic because they went out early in playoffs. I'm sorry. If you've heard anything about the Fnatic players or use any sort of common sense, you will know that this team literally played a game every 5 days for multiple months. Like they played Toronto, they played Stage 2, they played EWC. Like they did not get a single break. So just to be frank, like for them to have gone this far with barely any breaks between matches is already fucking insane. And I feel like also on top of that, people forget they came second in both EWC and in and and in Toronto. Like they came back to back second places. And sure, it's a bit unlucky that they lost in the grand final, and I think they overall just looked a bit shaky in the grands. But that's still against arguably the best teams in the world. And they've beaten multiple best teams in the world prior. And they have won BO3s as well, because both times, I'm pretty sure, when they went to the grand finals, they started in the lower bracket, meaning they already won a BO5 to get there. Now, I also think they're going to be Bilibili. I think Fnatic are getting severely underrated by a lot of people. I genuinely think Fnatic is, in terms of, might spoil some stuff here for my future video. I genuinely think they're easily top 5 teams to win this event. And I've seen a bunch of people not put them there, and it just baffles me. It just seriously does. Now, I think RRQ should also pretty comfortably beat MIBR. I'm gonna say that Bilibili beats RRQ, though. I do think RRQ is a good team. I do think so. But I just think Bilibili is that sort of team that can sort of throw RRQ off a bit. Because RRQ, I feel like, has been a team that struggled. Like, to like adapt a lot of the time, and I think Bilibili could be the exact team that would make that would like be able to. I don't know if you could call it upset considering they're the first China pick, but I think our RRQ are going to lose to Bilibili. I think it's going to be close, but I think overall I see Bilibili as maybe not the better team, but maybe slightly. Like, I don't know if they're better per se, but like I can see them having a pretty high chance of winning that game. Now, going into Group C, this is what a lot of people calls the Group of Death. I call this the Group of the Names, as I do feel like at least two of the teams, the only reason people call it the Group of Death is because of their names. And that's EDG and DRX. Now, DRX, in my opinion, is arguably the second worst team in this tournament. So Team Liquid are going to beat them. Now NRG are also going to beat EDG. I think it's this is probably the most obvious one. Although I could see if EDG beats DRX, Team Liquid beats NRG, I could see EDG winning this game. I'm not going to have that happen though, and I'm going to have that group be pretty normal and have Team Liquid and NRG go through like so. Now here we got a really interesting group as we have G2, Team Heretics, DRG, and T1. And by the way, if you want to know which group I think is the Group of Death, I honestly think this first group might be. And honestly, otherwise though, I think most groups are pretty balanced. I think, like, I don't think there's a genuine Group of Death. I think they're pretty balanced. Maybe even you could argue this one. But yeah, I think G2 are going to beat Team Heretics. I think G2 are just so good right now. And Team Heretics has looked shaky. Now, I do give them the benefit of the doubt, similar to what I did to Fnatic. I don't give them the same sort of benefit of the doubt, just because simply how poorly it went at Toronto. But I still do give them the benefit of the doubt. Now, DRG T1. I could see DRG winning this. I could. But at the same time, T1 is one of those teams that I feel like can deal with a team like DRG, because T1 will always be a team that will always shoot back really well. But I want to pick DRG. I'm going to pick DRG. Then I'm going to pick Team Heretics to beat T1. I'm going to have T1 go out in 2. And I'm going to have G2 making it. And I'm going to say that DRG beats Team Heretics. And we're going to have a playoffs with 2 China teams, 2 Americas teams, 2 EMEA teams, and only... Wait, am I tripping? Wait, 1, 2 China teams, 1, 2, 3 EMEA teams, and 1 APAC team. Because I do think, like, in my opinion, APAC is one of the best regions. But in my opinion, also, they probably, like, to this event, I would say they probably have their best team. Then, other than that, I would say they probably have, like, their 3rd best team and their 5th best team. And then here we have, like, their 6th best team. If not, actually, no, I would say T1 is probably 5th, DRX 6th. As I do think the 2nd best team and the 4th best team just simply didn't make it to this event. And that's why I have APAC going up pretty early. But yeah, that's my pick'ems. Oh, fuck me. Okay, let's just redo it then. But yeah, this, boom, boom. No, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, fuck. I just realized I need to submit every group one by one. I'm actually just... Team Liquid, NRG, EDG. Team Liquid, NRG. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Okay. We got it. We got it. But yeah, that's my pick'ems for playoffs. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.